Have you ever heard the thought, you've gone too far this time, God's done with you? Well, that thought wasn't God's voice. To true believers, the Holy Spirit doesn't speak rejection. He doesn't use guilt to motivate you or shame to shape you. When He speaks, His voice reminds you of who you are, not who you used to be. In the book of Romans, we read, "You have not received a spirit that makes you fearful slaves. Instead, you received God's Spirit when He adopted you as His own children. Now we call Him Abba Father. For His Spirit joins with our spirit to affirm that we are God's children." Now that means that every time the enemy says, "You're done," the Holy Spirit says, "You're mine." Every time your emotions scream, "God's finally given up on me," the Holy Spirit whispers, "You still belong." Maybe you failed. Maybe you knew better. Maybe you promised God it wouldn't happen again, but it did happen again. And now the enemy has twisted that moment into a message. He says, "God's finally done with you." But the truth is, God already knew your weakness when He called you. His Spirit lives within you, constantly affirming that you are His. Conviction calls you back. Condemnation pushes you away. Conviction says, "Come home." Condemnation says, "You're not welcome." Only one of those sounds like the voice of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit's voice is never the sound of finality. It's the sound of invitation. Even when He corrects, He does so from love. He pulls you closer. He doesn't push you further. He speaks to your spirit, not to your shame. So the next time that you hear that accusing voice, the one that you think sounds like God but leaves you hopeless, take a moment and pause and remember this. The Holy Spirit never calls you a failure. He calls you His child. When you recognize that difference, the noise of self-condemnation fades and you begin to hear the Holy Spirit clearly, gently, confidently. The Holy Spirit's voice doesn't remind you of who you were. It reminds you of who you are. For more information on the Holy Spirit, go to encounterthespirit.com.